The clutch is slipping. Alright, so yeah, the thing with the clutch. So I called yesterday the people I bought. Oh, this is not good. Oh, now I'm really going up the hill, aren't I? This is not good for the bike, for the clutch. I have about 200 kilometers to do today, so I need to make sure I get there.
Having begun my journey as a complete novice to motorcycles, I rode across North America before crossing over to Europe. From there, I'll make my way across Asia and down to Australia. New Zealand's southernmost drivable point will mark the end of my journey. I'm calling it the Big Spiral, and this is Act 4, a lap of Ireland and the United Kingdom.
Alright, good morning from Oban, Scotland, and immediately we're gonna go visit some weird, it's called a tower, but it doesn't really look like a tower to me, but it looks more like a Roman Colosseum. Really odd, actually. So I actually saw this tower from the ferry when I came in yesterday, and I'm like, oh, I've read about that thing. And so I figured, well, we better go look at it. Nice view of the town here. Oh, it's up there. Yeah. Oh, this way? Oh, yeah. See, it looks like a Colosseum, doesn't it? Like a Roman Colosseum. So this place is called McKegg's Tower. It was built by a guy named McKegg starting in 1897, and the construction continued until his death in 1902. Now it's considered a folly. And what's a folly? Well, a folly is basically a building with no practical use. So basically it's just for decoration, really. The idea behind it all was to have a monument for his family. After he died, he put a bunch of money into the trust so the construction could be continued. Well, the ironic thing is that his family thought they should have inherited that money. So they took it to court and they actually won. So that completely halted the construction of the tower. And the place that was intended to be a monument to them was halted by them, so they preferred to have the money, I guess. So the tower, as you see it now, cost £5,000 sterling, which in today's money would be about £700,000. But for that amount of money, it only got him the outer shell of the tower. Apparently there was to be a whole interior as well. But they started with the outside, and actually that was probably a good call because it's what makes it still an attraction, I guess. All right, McKegg's Tower. I'm not even sure if I'm saying the name right. McKegg's Tower. All right, well, I'm gonna continue south now. There's some Victorian loos. Victorian toilets I'm gonna go see. I don't even know if it's possible to film such a thing because you know, people might be using them. So I've kind of gone into the countryside here. Oh, I found another gate, but I think I can, and I think I found a route over the mountains. Oh, someone's coming. Well, according to my map, I've reached the highway, or the more main road here. Okay, well, I didn't quite come out where I expected, but that's okay. That was a good little detour. But that means I have more to ride now because of that, but that's okay. Okay, I think, ferry, another ferry. Oh, bike packing is hard, isn't it? I was just talking on the ferry there to a local, and he was like, yeah, we've got forest fires because the weather's been so good lately, good for me, that everything's really dry and the hills are on fire. And I was kind of surprised. I'm like, it actually gets that dry here? Like, and yeah, so here we are. There's clearly a fire in the hills there. Yeah, look at that fire. This is honestly surprising, but the weather has been really sunny, but not hot. But maybe is it the peat that's burning? Maybe that burns easier. Where's he riding? He was on the Husqvarna. Does he know all the good places? So I mentioned in the last video, I put a new clutch in, and it's been slipping. And as I'm riding today, I feel like it's getting like a little worse. And I'm still wondering like why it's slipping. And one of the theories is that I put synthetic oil in, and I'm not, like, I would have assumed any modern clutch would be able to use synthetic oil, but I've also read online that this specific brand may not like synthetic oil, but the comments on were kind of old, you know, so it might have been from a while back. So I figured I'm just going to call this clutch brand and see, you know, just ask them. Yeah, I'll just call them and see what they say. Got another ferry here, so I'll just call them in the line.
Yeah. And I'll just pop you on the next sailing, 5 o'clock.
Sounds good.
6 o'clock, sorry.
Oh, there's the Victorian toilets.
Not sure, are you?
I'll have to check those out.
Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, you can leave this if you want and go for a wee wander.
Okay, so thank you. Alright, let's call this EBC Clutch Company.
Hello, EBC Brakes Direct. We're unable to take your call at the moment. Please leave us a message and we will get back to you. Thank you.
Alright, well, every car in the line got on the ferry, except for me, somehow. But it all works out because I'm here at the Victorian Loos. Check it out. Ladies and gents, toilets and showers. Oh my. Look at all this tiling on the floor. All these urinals. This is quite amazing, actually. Oh, and the toilets. Wooden seat. Amazing. Well, I figure while in Rome, Built in 1899. Okay, well, not to be weird, but the woman's is not nearly as fancy if you look at the floor.
Alright, Pop, just head down, mate.
Alright, it's my turn, my turn. Alright. Well, okay, I think I can say it. That's the last ferry for a little while now. Basically because I've run out of islands. There's no more, well, I'm sure there are, but there's no more like kind of big islands down the coast for a while now. Unless like, I don't know, you think about Isle of Man or something, but I don't think I'm going there. Alright, so I booked some kind of apartment in Largs, and actually I've already been to Largs once, but I've been doing like a bit of a figure eight, so there's got to be some overlap at some point, right? So, but yeah, you can see it's all rocks here instead of like a sandy beach, because it's all this area is like sheltered by all the islands, so they don't get much swell. And it's really the waves that will make a sandy beach, because it's always smashing the rocks kind of together and breaking them down into smaller rocks and eventually sand. I hope you find it interesting. Oh god. The waving is not as popular here. Sometimes they do a head nod. Yeah, sometimes they'll do the wave, but there's more of a head nod here than there is waves. Well, a bit of a chill day. I like the ferries. I find them, it's kind of a nice break, because you kind of just sit and chill for like an hour or something. And I kind of appreciate that, actually. But this apartment is good, and actually I can see the bike right out the window. It's perfect. Little Cowie, I guess. Little Cowie. I feel a little awkward calling my bike a name, but when the excitement is happening, it just seems to come out, Little Cowie. So yeah, I think that kind of fits, because there's definitely this kind of like big bike, small bike kind of thing, and I'm pretty happy to have a small bike. So yeah, all that being said, I think we might continue this video tomorrow. So for you, it'll be right now. All right, so I want to try call the company about my clutch, just to see if I can get any advice. And I'm wondering about the synthetic oil thing.
Hello, Gareth speaking.
Hi, I recently purchased a clutch for my motorcycle off your website, and I've had some issues with it slipping. I was wondering, are your clutches compatible with synthetic oil?
Fully synthetic is compatible with the SRC and the SRK clutches.
Okay.
Anything that's cork, so the CK, the CKF, or the DRCs.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly which one I got. My product SKU starts with DRC. It's a DRC 2112.
Yeah. So if it's a DRC, then that would be a cork friction plate. So the synthetic oil could cause slipping, and it sounds like it is with yours.
Yeah.
Have you still got the box?
No, but I have an image of it, probably. Oh, let me see. I might have it on my phone. Are you looking for the part number, or?
No, we've got there's two different types of box.
Okay.
One of them says not to use synthetic oil, and the other one doesn't say it. So I was double checking on the box as to whether I can open a warranty claim for it.
Okay, yeah, I found an image of the box. Is there any way? It's just the front of the box, though.
Okay, could you email that to technical? Okay, so yeah, it's got the Union Jack on it. So on the back of that box, it did say that we do not recommend fully synthetic oils with these clutches.
Right.
So tell you what, let me speak to my manager and see if I can do anything for you to help you out.
Well, yeah, so apparently I could not use synthetic oil with that clutch. Here's the problem. It doesn't say that on the website. And so I ordered everything. So I ordered the oil and the clutch together. And had I received the clutch and then looked on the back of the box and then realized, oh, the oil I bought is not going to work. Well, yeah. Well, that would have been good at that time, but it's not really handy if the website doesn't tell you that. So, okay. So it wasn't anything I did wrong specifically with the install of the clutch. It's just that I didn't read the box about the oil I used. So hopefully they send me a new one. I would really appreciate that. So anyhow, I guess I'm doing another clutch install because it's just it's been slipping. I should have asked him if I could just swap out the oil, but I think the oil kind of impregnates the clutch, and once you put synthetic in, it's just not good. So, all right, well, okay, yeah, they should really put that on the website. Well, it's the next day, and the weather is again unbelievable. It's actually quite warm. I took a few layers off. We'll see what if I have to put them back on. But just standing still, I'm like, ooh, it's warm. It's warm. Where are we going today? We're heading south to a town that starts with a C. What is it? Carlisle? I think it's Carlisle. I think. But I've got a few stops planned along the way. I think maybe I found some off-road stuff to do, but of course I have no idea how it's going to work with the gates and stuff. And then I don't know, I like mechanical things, and I saw there's this old, what is it called, a beam pump? A beam? I don't even know really. It just looked really interesting, so I thought I'd go by and have a look. So the clutch is slipping. Alright, so yeah, the thing with the clutch. So I called yesterday the people I bought. Oh, this is not good. Oh, now I'm really going up the hill, aren't I? This is not good for the bike, for the clutch. I have about 200 kilometers to do today, so I need to make sure I get there. Yeah, so basically on the back of the package the clutch came in, apparently it said do not use with synthetic oil. Anyways, they said they would get back to me about maybe getting me a new set of clutch plates, so I don't know, we'll see. Wow, I'm really climbing a hill here. I've got to be careful with the clutch. Yeah, which is kind of crazy because, you know, the stock clutch plates that come with the bike, you can use full synthetic oil. In fact, in the manual it says, yeah, use full synthetic oil. The last set I bought in Alaska, they allow full synthetic. I ran those with full synthetic. And yeah, it's a little frustrating, so it sounds like I'm gonna have to replace the clutch again within a week of putting it in. So this is just how it's gonna have to be, isn't it? But so basically the problem is that synthetic oil is too efficient, it's too slippery for this clutch, and it doesn't have enough friction for the clutch. What are motorbikes today? Okay, we're going on the highway. I'm not sure about the clutch on this. Or no, we're next to it. Okay, never mind. Okay, so this is kind of the area where I could see a gate, and there is authorized access only. I guess I can't go then. All right. Well, I can't go this way then. Next spot.
Travelling?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure when I seen you parked there.
Oh yeah. Just figure out where to go is all.
All right, where are you off to?
South somewhere.
Yeah, the Ayrshire coast, lovely.
Yeah.
Down to Sunra, that area is beautiful.
Yeah. Cool.
But, just watched, there's a lot of speed cameras,
Oh, is there?
but that's beautiful. Or Dumfries, that's it.
Okay.
Are you doing a tour?
Yeah. I've been going around the UK. I've just spent a bunch of time in Scotland and the Hebrides and all that. So yeah. Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, I was just stopping to look at the map and figure out where to go, and that guy just stopped to see if everything was okay. That's nice of him. Lots of speed cameras. Well, I don't think I'm going fast enough for those. Landscape's kind of changing here. It looks a bit like, dare I say, America.
Well, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird, and she warbles as she flies, and she never hollers cuckoo until the 4th day of July. Well, I've gambled up in Washington, and I've gambled in Maine. Now I think I'll go to Georgia and go to knock down my last game. Jack a diamond, Jack a diamond, well I know you. Oh, you have robbed my whole pocket of both silver and gold. Well, the cuckoo, she's a pretty bird, and she warbles as she flies, and she never hollers cuckoo until the 4th day of July.
I just noticed this sheep is on the wrong side of the, like it's lambing season right now, and this lamb is on the wrong side of the fence. Oh, there's a hole here. They probably went through the hole. Hello. Oh, you know where to go? Here. There you go. Back with Mom. It's kind of cute right now, actually. There's so many lambs everywhere. Happily ever after. I never picked up a sheep before. But cool. Well, we've just entered Lead Hills, and we're getting close to this kind of pump machine thing I mentioned earlier. So it sounds like it may be related to mining. Yeah, you can see some kind of mining. It must be old tailings or something. Lead Mining Museum, okay. But I have to go this way. Oh, am I going to be able to get through here? Oh, maybe not. Rejected, maybe. Maybe I have to go for a bit of a walk. Looks like there's a path there. So I'm basically walking through an old mine site here. The sheep are enjoying it as well. Oh, and I think I see my target there. It's that thing with a big beam. It's a beam engine pump thingy. And it's the last one of its kind in Britain. All right, so there we have it. This is a beam engine, and it was designed to pump water. So originally there was a water source up on the top right here, and that would fill a bucket. So basically the weight of the bucket would pull this whole beam down, and at the bottom of the hole it would empty, and then as it lost that water weight, it would go back up, and it would cycle up and down like that. And then meanwhile on the other side, this is the pump side. So this would, well, you can't see it anymore, but imagine this used to be the hole, and there's a mine deep below, and this would basically pump water from out of the mine. All right, so there's actually an illustration here. So you can see water going in, fills the bucket drains to the bottom, and then you get this whole beam kind of rocking up and down. And then this side is the pump side. So this would go all the way deep into the mine, and then it would pump water out of the mine. Now, not all mines are like this, but obviously the one here was. So basically, yeah, if they didn't pump out that water, it would just fill with water, and it would be impossible to work in. So they needed some kind of pump system to continually pump the water out. I find it really interesting because it's such a basic, simple design. It requires no fuel, no nothing. It just requires running water, basically. And yeah, it's kind of environmentally friendly in that way. Anyhow, I kind of enjoy these old mining contraptions. They're so simple, but they did the job. It reminds me of in Yukon, back in Canada, when I went up Montana Mountain, and they had those basically a gondola for the ore, and it was just worked on gravity. So no fossil fuels, nothing powering it. They would just load up the carts, and the gravity would pull the whole system around. So very cool. Okay, let's continue. Oh. Little goats there. All right, let's continue south. Just keep going south. I think I just saw a sign that said, "Welcome to England." So that means 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th country. Now, of course, it's a little bit confusing because the United Kingdom is made up of constituent countries. I believe they call it constituent countries. So within the UK, you got Wales, Scotland, North Ireland, but yeah, okay, I don't know how to count them, but I'm gonna count it as another country. So yeah, number 5. Oh no, 6. Canada, US, Ireland, North Ireland, Scotland, and then yeah, now England. So cool. Alright, this is going to be my little homestay. This is where I'm staying for the next couple, well, yeah, about a week or so. Oh, gravel too, amazing. Well, my clutch is not in good nick. Yeah, I wish I had read the back of the box, but at the same time, shouldn't a clutch accept synthetic oil in 2025? I kind of thought so, but yeah, so it looks like I've replaced the clutch again. Yeah, I had to ride it so gently today. As soon as I give it any throttle, it's just slipping, and yeah, it's not a good thing. So, yeah, I still don't know whether the company will send me a new clutch for free, or if I should just order something from another company. I kind of want to do the latter because, yeah, it's just. I should be able to run synthetic oil with that clutch, don't you think? But yeah, well, maybe we should have a look. I haven't updated the map in a while, so maybe we should do that. Okay, so the last time I updated the map, we were in Oban, so we just went down like this. I went into the mountains here, something like this, and then drove down this way. Took a ferry, went up and around this inlet, another ferry. So many ferries. And then here, another ferry. And then I got to Largs. And then from Largs, I went something like this. Don't know exactly which way I went. Yeah, something like that. And then I didn't take the highway, or they call it dual carriageway here. But yeah, I didn't take the dual carriageway. I just kind of followed a road that went right next to it. And now I'm very close to Carlisle. Carlisle. So yeah, I gotta get a new clutch. And then the other thing I'm probably gonna try to order is a tire, because my front tire it wears so funny. I'll show you in the future here, but it wears really oddly, and it's half not worn and half worn. It's really odd. So I'm going to try a different tire this time. We'll get everything kind of sorted out here, and yeah. I can't believe that happened with the clutch. And I'm sure a lot of you are saying this is really weird. I'm sure you're saying this is really weird, and I think it is kind of weird. But yeah, we've made quite some distance since Oban. Yeah, we took a few more ferries. Yeah, and it's just kind of a chill day today. Through the British countryside, saw a little bit of old mining history and stuff like that. But I think in the next video we'll get the clutch fixed, and then we're gonna get onto the Trans-European Trail, which I know it should be easy. It's not easy, but it'll be easy in terms of access, because it's a known route that goes all the way around the UK that I can ride and not worry about gates and things like that. I'm sure there'll be gates, but they'll be unlocked. So yeah. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching the video. There'll be something on the screen now, giving you a link to either the next video or another video that YouTube thinks you might like. So have a look at that one, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.